Hi, Dec.
Hi, you lads.
Oh, thanks for the show. We're really excited.
Ah, no problem at all.
No, I mean, we're really, really excited. Chris hasn't spoken a word all day. Would you sign this for us?
Yeah, lads, calm down a bit, eh? Calm down with the old autographs, you know what I mean? We're all professionals.
OK.
No need to keep going on about it. Good job Ant isn't here. The shock of seeing the two of us together might have been a bit much for the pair of you.
Hi, lads.
I can't believe it. These people who giggle like schoolgirls every time someone famous shows up and fainting. How embarrassing. Come in.
Hi, Dec.
Oh, my God! It's Shannon Dunn of Coronation Street! And I'm blue!
Is it, eh?
Oh, my God! It's Ant.
What's with all the fainting? I don't know. Roll it. Ah! It's Ant! I love it.
Who just got back today? That's Angela Cartlin. Those wild-eyed boys that have been away. That's Declan Donnelly. The boys are back in town. It's Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway.
And welcome to Saturday Night Takeaway! Yes, we're back to liven up your Saturday nights with the only show that says, don't just watch the adverts! Yes, get in! Get in! And we're excited about tonight's show. They're excited. You excited, huh?
I am quite excited. But I have to be honest with you. It's tinged with just a little bit of disappointment.
I know. Brian's left Westlight. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Not just that, but since we saw you last, you know, I've been reading the papers and I've been reading that 70% of the great British public don't know which one's Ant and which one's
Absolutely unbelievable. So statistically, out of this audience of 500 people, that means... Right, so add 70% of... Quite a lot of you lot still don't know.
350.
350.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. What people would come to see an Ant and Dec show without knowing which one's Ant and which one's Dec? I mean, because we've done all of our homework on you guys. We know who every single one of you are. We know every single one of you. You know, we know Mandy Pearson from Grimsby. Hiya, Mandy. How are you? You all right? And we know Mandy's husband's called Jez. Jez, and you got the girls Georgia and Jordan. Georgia's 11 this week, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how's Betty, your mum? How's your mum, Betty? Is Betty all right? But it's fine, you see, because Mandy knows which one's which. She knows who's who. She knows... What's that? What's that? Mandy doesn't know which one's which. And we have filmed evidence, and she's not the only one. I think we'd better take a look.
That's Dec.
That's Ant.
That's Ant. Because he's got a wee fat one.
That's Dec.
Whoa! Let me out of... Come here! Come here!
Leave her. Now, look at that. As we saw there, it's not just Mandy. In fact, I'm here, and yes, the whole of the front row tonight didn't know which one was Ant and which one was Dec. What is all that about?
Dec, get them out of my face.
That's a good idea. I don't think this front row deserves to be in the front row. Front row, get up and get to the back. Get up and get to the back. Back row, get to the front. Back row, come to the front. You lot, all you lot, over here. Back row, come to the front. That's it, back row to the front.
Thank you. That's better.
That's better. So for the last time, I want you to, for the last time, I want you to For the last time, everybody here in the studio, everybody watching at home, I am Dec, and this is Ant. I think.
Now, it's time for the part of the show Dec and I dread. Once again, we have agreed to put ourselves totally in the hands of the show's producers for the next 10 minutes of live TV.
That's because we have no idea what is coming next on the show. Whatever it is waiting behind this big showbiz curtain. Now, last series, you might remember, we joined the Royal Navy. Not very camp. We played Countdown with Richard and Carol, and we were put in a cage with two real live gorillas.
Actually, there were men in gorilla suits.
Yeah, they'll always be real gorillas to me. Just for the record, when people stop us on the street and say, do you really not rehearse that bit? Do you really not know what's going to happen? We really don't.
We don't.
Rehearse this part of the show.
And we don't want to know. We don't want to know. So, for the first time this series, let's turn off the auto cue. Let's take out our earpieces. And, oh, here goes. Let's find out what's next.
Don't know is that I've been trying to get you on celebrity stars in their eyes for years, but frankly, you've never had the bottle. So, since this is my last show and you won't come to it, I'm bringing my show to you. One of the fabulous stars in their eyes dancers has your gold envelope. Brenda, the envelope, if you please. Thank you. Take the envelope. Open the envelope, boys, and let's do this properly.
Here we go.
Would you like to give us a few clues about who you're going to be tonight?
These are two of the world's most successful solo stars who came together for this smash hit.
One has famous lips and the love of the ladies, but couldn't get no satisfaction. The other is super cool and loved glam rock and makeup.
This song was part of the Live Aid concert and reached #1 in 1985. I think we know what it is.
Tonight, singing live for one night only, Ant and Dec are Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. In Chicago, down in New Orleans, city. All you need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. They'll be singing, swaying. It's an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be laughing and singing, their music swings. All right? Dancing in the street.
sitting in the street. Thank you. Matthew. I'm so sorry. It's your last show, and I'm so sorry you made us do that. Thank you very much.
How was it, Matthew? How did you rate it?
Well, boys, I think you've got a little way to go, but via you've got some bottle.
Thank you.
Very much, Matthew. Thank you to Matthew Kelly and to the dancers. Thanks, Bill. Now undercover, and we've got a real treat for you. Not just one surprise, but 4, as we hit our first ever band, Blue. Now, Blue are currently on tour in Europe, but we can speak to them now. Hello, lads.
Hi, guys. You stitched us up.
Yes, we did. Now, Blue are a great bunch of lads, and there's nothing that they wouldn't do for their fans.
So, we thought we'd take advantage of their good nature and told a little white lie to get Blue along to our very special undercover hospital, where nothing was quite as it seemed.
Let's go on, all right. Georgie, look, darling, look. Oh, look, guys, you want to go round? Oh, look, lovely flowers and everything. Oh, no, he's a boy, aren't you, Georgie? Oh, I'll hold those,
Oh,
darling,
how
don't you worry.
fantastic. What about that, Georgie, eh?
Let's put them over there, don't worry.
Oh,
That's
great,
fine.
great.
Lee, why don't you go around there, darling?
Yes, you get in there, Lee. You're Georgie's favourite.
Oh, look at that, lovely.
Oh, Georgie, look at this. Look at this. You've got a signed T-shirt, darling.
Oh, fantastic, yes.
Time to tell them all about the accident.
Climbing a tree in the garden, and then slipped and fell into next door's greenhouse, lacerating his arms, his legs, and his head. And he fell on the ground and cracked his skull, just as his both hips. And then a pot fell on his legs, pinning him to the ground. It was awful. Oh, it's not funny.
How are you feeling now? You are?
Hey?
Do you want a glass of water?
Oh, yeah.
George, mate, you're a special boy, mate.
Totally.
That was his lunch. He left you a sausage each. You like a sausage?
No, they're for
That's
you,
for
darling.
One each.
Will Lee have a bit of Georgie's sausage?
Don't spit it out, Lee.
He's going to be like the envy, because he's got his little friend Natasha who loves him.
Thanks. Here we go, thank you.
Really big fan.
What's his favourite song? George, what's your favourite song?
What is it, Georgie? Yes, one love. But
Just when they thought it couldn't get any worse, it's time for Georgie's accident book.
every time a patient under 16 comes in,
I had one of these when I was younger.
it's called an accident book. And he writes in exactly what happened. And he's routed to the tune of One Love. Here we go. Here you go, have a look. And you would love it, absolutely love it, if you could sing. If you haven't seen it, you don't mind. Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it, Kath?
One day I was climbing. Like one day I was climbing a tree.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, lovely.
What happened to me? Crash bang.